Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm John.
What's going on, everybody? I'm Steve.
This is a short one. 43 minutes.
I'm not extremely happy about that.
No.
I love this
It better be a great 43 minutes.
You already know it's going to be a great 43 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There's so much stuff we need to figure out. Did we talk about last time, like, the writing on the wall and stuff? Like, or was that off camera that we talked about it?
No, I think we talked about it on camera.
I'm still confused about it.
I'm confused about the whole thing now.
Everything.
I have no idea where it's going to go now.
No.
I think it has to...
dimensions now.
Yeah,
There's,
like... It's even not dimensions, but, like, just, like, different, like...
It's dimensions. That's the word you're looking for.
Yeah.
That's the only word.
I don't know. I think there's another word I'm trying to think of. It's definitely something to do with time, you know? Like, is it... The biggest question, though, really, is what's causing this?
Right.
That I don't get. Like, why are... If the house caused it, how are the ghosts traveling to follow it? Like, showing up at other places, you know?
Yeah, it's got to be them specifically.
Or
something happened to
simply
them
they
in
are
the
all
house.
possessed, you know? And one thing I was wondering, too, the mom keeps trying to draw them in, like, bring them all home. But Nell, every time they've seen her, like, or I think the last time she would yell to Luke, like, tell him to go. So, like,
yeah.
It feels like the mom and Nell are telling.
Yeah, we don't know what they're doing, right? And why, when she saw her little kid self, did she just scream in her face?
Who?
No, bent neck lady.
Oh yeah. I don't think she's intentionally doing it. I think it's like she's just getting stuck. Like the part of it being haunted, I think, is her as a kid being able to see that and never know.
It is just very weird that, like, her grown-up self is haunting her toddler self.
Back in time. Like, why?
How?
How and why?
Right.
These are the questions I do not have the answers for.
No, it's like what I think about all the time.
I know. I have this strange feeling that there's not going to be a wrap up. I think it's just going to, like, shit's going to happen, and then it's going to be like a 10-minute left, like, just explaining things.
I hope not. Maybe.
I could see that happening.
Yeah, because maybe they'll explain everything kind of now, and then the way that the ending ends, it answers every single question, but still ends just like...
Well, I feel like there's a lot that has to go on in order for, like... I feel like eventually they're all going to have to get to the house.
Definitely.
But we know... at least, I have a feeling that's where Luke's really going. Something to do something with the house. I don't think he was going to get drugs or steal anything, like get money.
No.
You know?
Mm-mm.
So I think
what did he say he needed?
He didn't say anything. He just was talking to his dad and then swiped the card out of the purse.
Oh, right. Yeah, what would he be... Why would he need the card?
We need to pick up supplies to go to the... go to the house. I don't know.
That would be neither.
And then, because I think the dad's going to end up getting to him with Steven. Like, I could see the dad and Steven going to get him. And then shit's going to have to go down for Shirley and Theo.
Who saw the mom crawling towards him? Steven? Or Shirley?
No, the dad and Shirley. Or no, the dad and Theo. Then Shirley came in, running in.
Right.
Because they broke the... Yeah. That's what it was. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Crawling like a creep.
So now, and that was present time, so...
Yeah.
So I think Theo, that's a good... She's going to be with the dad now.
That's Thea's first time seeing a ghost firsthand, right?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe, unless something happened on their way out of the house.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like she was like a full believer, you know? Because she didn't.
She had to. I mean, she was touching. She knew. She got visions.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Maybe she was like just maybe not believing in it.
Maybe.
Because she, like, otherwise she would have sided with Nell more.
Remember when she was making out with Shirley's husband?
That's what I meant. There's going to be something to do there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to go very well.
How could it?
I don't know.
Why would you even do that?
That's what I don't understand.
Unless it's been going on for a while, like that's a, like
it didn't seem like it,
a weird thing to just have happen out of nowhere.
Well, I know there was that one the scene we talked about it last time, but that where the guy was walking up like to go inside, and kind of like stopped short and like gave Theo a look like he was kind of pissed at her, and then he like maybe there was something going on. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out.
Because then she was just like, oh, why don't you try hiding that checkbook a little bit better or something like that.
Yeah.
And then walked away. So
Yeah, Shirley's going through a hell of a time right now.
I think she's in a... I got to imagine, at least I'm hoping, she like has a moment like Theo just did, where she goes, okay, and then I want them to all start listening to Luke and the dad.
Yeah.
You know, because they're the ones that are like, the only like ones that know for sure.
Yeah, I am really interested in finding out what Luke's doing though, because he had to have known it was gonna be bad if he took.
Well, because he even
Shirley's money.
Oh, that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, whatever he's got to be doing has got to be for a good reason.
We hope.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have him go back downhill. Because he even said before, when him and his dad were talking in the last one, when they were talking about, when they were at the wake, and they're like, I don't think this was, the power going out was, like, that wasn't, like, with Nell wasn't mixed together. Like, this isn't a coincidence.
Right.
So I don't know if they're both on the same like thought process, but I don't know if Luke's just gonna go.
Yeah, or what he's doing.
Yeah. Let's find out.
Okay.
If you guys want to watch the next episode early, go check out our Patreon. We have that there as well as full length. I can't wait to find out what's in there. I need to be satisfied.
It's the key to the whole show, pal.
I know.
Episode 10 is when you'll find out what's in that.
Possibly not. That and your age are all factors. Right? Over 35, the situation becomes more difficult.
Fuck.
Is that Theo?
I think it's the mom.
Homework, honey.
If they lose a twin, the odds go up. He may not be planning to come home.
Dark outlook, but it's a good possibility.
Yep.
We're really not going to tell them what we saw.
Yeah, she's definitely on their side now, though. Not intentionally, maybe. Yeah. I'll say these two really need some father-son time.
I could really use your help watching your brother and your sisters while she's away.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
It drives me crazy because he's such a good dad here.
Yeah.
Like, it's not his fault that they blame him for shit, you know? In a way. Because what he's saying is the truth. He was doing it to protect them.
Of course you're safe with me.
Who's she
Mom.
talking to?
You okay?
The hell was she just talking to?
We might be in the car for a while, and so I thought to myself, you know what, I'm going to ask my son about his life. What's wrong with his life?
I'm starting to see the younger dad in him a little bit. If you listen for it, you know?
Yeah.
Your mom is different. We fought with love. She told me that. Fight with love. You know, you're on the same team, even in the middle of the fight. During the fight, you're
I think it's getting to him a little bit, Steven.
There's no danger. You're safe.
That's from the thing. From the ghost. Crawling, probably. Put its hand on it. Oh boy.
Just put the ball in the chair. And that's it.
These kids are the best thing in my life.
You mean Aunt Janet's life? She's the one who raised your kids, didn't she?
I feel so bad for him because nobody understands why.
I did to protect us. I know. Yeah.
Poppy Hill. She was William's wife. She was insane.
Yeah, she looks kind of wild.
She was the one that was the flapper
No,
look.
I mean clinically. So was he.
It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, whatever touched that model.
I think those are kids at your door. Oh boy. Who is this? Is the guy she saw last time?
No! You do not just get to shove me out of your...
You kiss my husband, that's what you get. You get punched in the fucking boob. You get evicted from my fucking house.
I think they need to have a moment together here. Like, what is this that's fucking with them, you know?
Whatever was banging on the walls when they were kids.
Oh, maybe. Yes, she heard it too.
I should tell you, I saw a mom crawling on the floor.
Yeah, right.
That's what should come out of Theodore's mouth.
Our family has a disease that's never been treated because it was easier to listen to your crazy stories about an evil house.
I don't really like Steven.
So you think you saw it in the mirror, and that's why you think you'll never have kids?
He's now the most non-believer because Shirley had that little moment. I think it got to
And
her.
he's seen Nell twice.
Yeah. They need to be together when it happens to them, you know? Like, so if it happens... So then Steven can't be like, no, there was nothing there. Oh boy.
Mom?
What the?
That crazy lady.
This is an old...
This is making more sense why he believes what he believes, you know?
And then he filled up some cans, like 5
He's
cans.
definitely going to the house.
5 cans, you say?
He's gonna try and burn it down.
Maybe light the house on fire, yeah.
That house is the most dangerous place in the world for all of us. But especially for you.
Yeah.
For me? Yeah, you. I never built you kids a treehouse. You're gonna be there maybe 8 weeks. How would I even have the time to build you kids a
Yeah.
goddamn treehouse? That house is the most dangerous place in the world for all of us. And that's why I told your sisters to stay put.
It's just a matter of what... we need to see what happened with
They're
Mom.
going to.
Oh boy.
I don't know.
I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't need to hear your excuses.
I'm not making excuses. I saw.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ.
That scared
the living shit out of me.
Oh my god, I hate that. Turn it off, I hate this.
I don't like this one bit. Fuck you, Hill House.
I touched her, and I felt nothing. Just nothing. And I wonder if this is it, if this is what death is, just out there in the darkness, just darkness and numbness and alone. And I wondered if that's what she felt, and that's what Mom feels. I didn't see him. And he stopped me. He took my hands, and he said no, and then I saw him, and then you walked in. God, I'm so glad I did it.
I think Shirley buys it.
How can you not?
It worked. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please, just please.
My heart's still racing from when that
I
fucking
know.
ghost popped out. I'm like just like relaxing
That
now.
was insane. I don't like stuff like that.
I was really lulled into that scene
Me
too.
too.
Classic haunted house right there.
Just go out.
Nothing happened.
That's just the house that took its form.
Oh my god. Oh god damn it. Who do you think that was? Oh,
Who do you think that girl was?
I'm trying to think. Because it was like an old...
Oh, you know who it was? In Vanity Insano Girl. Nailed it.
Wait, who?
Nailed it!
Who?
The girl from the picture, from the Vanity.
The wife? Miss,
The insane
Mrs. Hill?
Yeah, the insane one that he made in the
she
insane
looked like
asylum.
she looked like a flapper.
Yeah.
But she didn't look the same as when she did in...
Well, she's dead now.
Well, no. We didn't see... Well, I'm saying from when last time we saw her as a ghost. When Nell was there and had her dancing with her husband who was dead, the house. You saw Mr. Hill in the background, and then you saw like a 20s flapper girl in the background, like the way she was dressed. Which was her. I don't know why her ghost would look different here.
Because now it had... Because I get that... I feel like the ghosts are portrayed as like...
Like
how you can see them so it doesn't scare you, but how they really are, and when they're like performing their like task, which is to kill them, that's when they change like to that like demon look, and that's what she was. Same. Same how Nell looked, jumping through Theodora and Shirley. That was unbelievable.
Was it Nell or was it the mom?
The mom? I don't know.
It was so fast.
I don't know who the hell it was. It scared the living shit out of me.
I hated that.
It was quiet. I was like into it. I was like, I want to know.
I was nice and relaxed.
I want to know what
like
Theodora did. Like, I want to know more about like them hooking up in the closet. You know?
Yeah.
I'm happy that that's ended up being what it was. I kind of feel bad for her husband now because he did everything right and he's been shunned and is sleeping at a hotel for a couple days.
Mm-hmm. I have the most.
Plus, like, good for him, man. Theodora?
Yeah.
That'd be tough.
Yep.
Tough.
I felt most bad for the dad in this episode.
I feel awful for him because he's been keeping the whole thing a secret this whole time.
And they always show you like what a good dad he was when he was before all this shit happened.
Yeah, and they all like turned on him, except Nellie. I like him and Nellie talked forever. They wrote each other. They wrote each other letters every week. Right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like it's gotta be like whatever happened. From what I took from that episode, I think because we had that flash when Theo touched the dad when they were leaving the house, and there's that scene where when he goes into the red room, you see her get like pushed back, and I'm assuming it looked like it was by him.
Yeah.
So like, does he have to like? Is she like trying to kill him, and he has to or do something with the kids?
Yeah, and I wonder who bashes her head in, and
maybe because she's so possessed.
And then did you hear that they said like she threw herself off the stairs? So like when he went back, she must have been on the first floor, which is not where he left her.
Oh, maybe.
And he was saying that his mom, the mom was real, right? When she was talking in the twins' room, the only thing that wasn't real was the clock repairman.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm like a little upset that treehouse isn't real. Remember we commented on how wonderful that treehouse was.
We would have fell for it.
No wonder Ghost made it.
Yeah. That is really weird. I forgot about that.
So what do you think they're going to do to Luke? You think they're going to get there in time to save Luke, or you think they're just going to kill him?
So the ghosts have keep captives now?
Well,
or is the mom going to try to like lure him in still?
Probably. She probably grabbed them. They're going to do whatever they do. Remember, like, the mom wrapped the rope, I think, right? I think when the mom put, like, the necklace around Nell, that was her wrapping the rope around her? Or was it, like, Nell was actually wrapping it around her own neck?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which it could very well be.
We just don't know how this... And if the two are connected, how... Like, because she looks like she's, like, kind of... I don't want to say in charge, but she's, like, the ringleader, it almost looks like. Like, trying to draw them in.
The mom.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think the house presents itself for the, like, to be, like, the most emotional for you. So that's why it's presenting itself as the mom. I don't think it's the mom. You know what I mean? It's not the mom. It's just the house projecting the image of, like, using the mom to get to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like.
Then and then the other thing is, like, how does the house, like, how do these ghosts, like, fuck with them away when they're not even at the house? How does that work?
Yeah.
And does it have something to do with that time?
I'm just going to say that's going to have something to do with that dimension thing. They're probably...
Same reason why Nellie was standing there the whole time and they didn't see her.
Right.
And it seems like that's what she's...
That's the most intriguing because she was alive and, like... She's not a witch or anything, so, like... She didn't... Somebody grabbed her from another dimension, like... So, like, they know how to get in and out of it, which is crazy.
What do you mean somebody grabbed her?
Where'd she go?
Oh, yeah.
Unless there's just, like, a dead space.
Well, that's just part of her I don't want to say curse, but, like...
Or maybe she had, like, a power.
If you want to call it that, yeah.
Like Theo?
Yeah, maybe. Or it's just not even really a power. It's just a thing that happened to her, you know?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not really a power for
which would make sense
either.
Because
it's a curse.
Yeah, it would make sense too because that would make like how else would she keep seeing herself when she's older being hung? You know?
True.
I mean that would kind of make sense if you want to put it that way.
Yeah.
I really do think the dad though just went after the mom like because he saw something was wrong. He went through some shit, saw some shit, the things she was saying. He had to do something, and
I'm gonna bet you her head was bashed in, and she still came at him, and that's when he had to throw her up against the wall and take off. You know what I mean? Like, she was dead already.
I mean, when she punched the thing, that was ridiculous. When she punched the mirror, the vanity.
Oh, yeah. But again, I think that was that crazy girl, like, either trying to come out or something.
Well, that's what I don't understand, too, is were the hills actually, like, behind this, or was the house like that when it was built, and then, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the house got like that.
And why are the hills just walking around?
Well, didn't the hills build it? I think, is that what they said? They built it. So maybe they did. I think it's gonna probably have to do with what they built it on. Did they say they built it on a graveyard or something like that?
I don't think so.
I gotta go back and double check. But regardless, like, wherever they built it, it must have possessed the house or something. You know what I mean? Something supernatural possessed the house, and I'm sure they started it. You know what I mean? Like, the first ghosts had to do with them.
They were both insane, right?
Yeah, because that was, right?
Yeah.
That's what, Dudley said that.
Yeah.
About his mom and his wife, which were, like, caretakers of the hills.
Also, one thing, the mom was building the dream home. Was that were they going to do, like, knock down that one?
I don't think so. No, they were flipping this one.
Oh, were they? Okay.
That's what he said. That's why he said about the treehouse. It's like, we're flipping the house. We're supposed to be out in 8 weeks. Why would I possibly build you a treehouse?
Right. I wonder if they're staying there while the dream house is being built, maybe? Is that the whole point?
No, I think they were gonna try to flip it and use that money to build their house. That's how I took it. They didn't really go into too much detail about it.
I still have more questions now.
Of course we do. 2 more episodes to find them all out.
Though my favorite part of that last one was when the dad, like, sternly said, like, told Steven, like, this is what's going down.
Yep, I'm driving. Shut up.
Yeah,
this is what I need you to man up for, like, a little while. I'm about to tell you some shit. Don't freak out. This is what we're doing. We're going to save your brother.
He wanted to argue, but he was like, God damn it, he has to be telling the truth. Look at that guy.
Look, he's driving 100 miles an hour, and I've never been spoken to like this in my whole life.
That's exactly the thought I had the entire time.
I love it.
Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel. See you next time.
See you later.